What?
Bush. Good evening, one and all. Good evening. How is everybody? Nearly on time. 1 minute, pal. Better than the last week. The 10 minutes. 10 minutes was quite bad.
Well, we're always. I think we're always around 5 minutes late. To be fair,
Polite. Well, I never used to be, but it seems
it's
to.
because TVP's touching cloth and he has to go just before the show and after the show.
Well,
we start talking, don't we? We get carried away as well.
I like being. I like being fashionably late. I'm like the most important Beatle in this fucking gig. You know what I'm saying?
Princess. You're a princess.
That's what you are. That was a joke, by the way. Please don't take that seriously.
That should be worth a couple of emails. Oh dear! I had to laugh at your group when someone said someone got in early with a thumbs down. I thought it was quite funny. But right, we're going to have
what do you mean, the new group?
The new group. Well, we'll get to that in a little while. We'll get to that after we've done a spot the intro. Oh no, we can't do that. You tried that, didn't you? That didn't work either, did it?
We did. I beat the intro. Yeah, that's an absolute fail.
Bless you. Do you feel someone's gunning for you, Mark? So
I don't know. It's like I've got the finger of Satan on my shoulder at the moment. Like everything I do just shit.
So just for that, I'm going to take a rest from saying hello to everyone tonight, and I'm going to let you, Mark, say hello to everyone in chat.
Okay, let's go through some chatters and say some hellos. So we'll start right from the top. Paul Denbeek, whatever his fucking name is. I can't even read that, but he's always first in. He's first in every week. He's like, I don't think he's got a live because he's in here at like 5 p.m. So hello, Paul. We've got Kyle. We've got Savage Simon. What's happening, Simon? We got me, TVP, of course. Grant Mullins.
I think you've missed quite a few.
No, I'm going from live chat, not participants.
Like Patrick, Pyle, Shrek, and Lynn all said hello way before all those.
I haven't got that.
Let me just
let him do his job, Roy.
We've got Mick King, we've got Grant Mullins, we've also got Mr. Paul Webb. What's happening, Paul? We've got the beautiful Nita. How you doing, sweetheart? We've got Chris Doyle. What's happening, Chris? Adrian Mason. We've got David Adair, my co-host on a Thursday. What's happening, Potato Boy? We've got Jackson. Hey, Jackson. We've got Mark Trigwell. Who else we got? We've got the Old Bear. We've got Laurie. Laurie is in nice and early this week. Nice to see you, Laurie. Let me just get rid of that. We've also got Jason Lee. What's happening, Jay? We got Murray Robertson. We got Fletch. What's happening, Fletch? We got Richie Austin, Chris Houghton, Alberto Valenti. What's happening, Albert? I know I call you Alberto, but deal with it. Patrick Pyle. We got Shrek. We got Hooked on Funk. That's Jay. We got Peter Kendall. We got Dion. Who else we got? We got Sneds. What's happening, Sneds? We got the beautiful Helen Knight. How you doing, Helen? We got Kieran AVC, Graham Mabley, Lynn Smith, Chadwick, Eddie Mason, Cyclid Scooby. She's not Cyclid Scooby Flyer anymore. She's just Cyclid Scooby. She did used to be Fly. Let's keep going down. Who else we got? We got TSV. What's happening, TSV? I think that's the Salford Vapor, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, David.
We got the Old Bear. We have got Jackie Chan, aka Mustache. She's got the best mustache I've ever seen on a female, by the way. She's like, I call her Magnum PI. It's amazing. Honestly, she has to comb it in the morning and everything. We got Kevin Smith. Should kill me for that. Kevin Smith. We got the beautiful little Michelle B. We have got Rufus. What's happening, Roof? And that's it. We're down to the bottom.
I think so welcome. Did you get Ralston?
I didn't get Ralston. Come on.
Well, I was scrolling down to see if there's anything. Daniel? Did you get Daniel?
I got Daniel. I did get Daniel.
Yeah.
I did. Of course I did.
Dion?
I got Dion.
Oh, there must be someone we can get him on.
Listen, if I didn't say your name, tough titty, yeah?
if I
did, welcome to your Tuesday night, all right? That's that.
Thank you for doing that, Mark. It's quite nice to have a rest from that one.
Fucking not doing it again, am I? Stitch up. This is a stitch up.
I thought you did all right with that. So, welcome everybody. Welcome to a new week. Shall we go round the board and just say if we're vaping on something new, different, or? Who are we going to? Let's go down the bottom left. Jackson. Actually, let's try something different. Jackson.
He's going to run it.
Hang on. Let's go to Jackson. Why didn't that work? There you go, Jackson. What are you vaping on?
Right. Oh, I feel weird looking at myself.
Oh, you handsome bastard, I can tell you what.
Right. We have got a bit of a squonker going on today. We've got the Pulse with the Pulse 2 on top. Not too shabby. I know it's old, but it still serves its purpose. In there, we've got a bit of Penang, sort of tropical mango with a pineapple kick. It's pretty nice. I've just cracked open this other one. We've got the Bishop on the Odin 100. And in that, it's 100% pure tobacco, but to be fair, it's a bit rank. No, it is. I'm not. I cracked it open about 10 minutes before the show, and I thought there was something wrong with the tank. You know, the coil. So I put it in another tank, exactly the same rank. And probably on this one, the Aroma Riser Plus on the Legend V2, and probably the most popular juice on the planet right now. TVPs, the Kilberry. I will be honest on this. I put about 15 mil of cool harder in, and it's outstanding.
Oh, dude.
No, mate, that's the Kilberry for me, does it? And with that extra ice kick in it, brings it to new levels. Stunning. And
I'm going to have to try it. I'm going to try that, Jackson.
You need to, mate. You need to. Oh, the flavours pop with cool hard. I'll tell you that now. Stunning. And I think I haven't done it yet, but I think tomorrow I'm going to put a bit of cool harder in the shake 'em up.
Oh, dude, sacrilege. Mind you, though, you can be a guinea pig, Jackson, can't you?
How, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not messing
Mate,
around.
I love ice anyway. I do love ice in all my vapes. And I sat there earlier on, yesterday, and I thought, shall I put a bit in? So a little bit went it to a little bit more, and it ended up 15 mil of cool harder. And then, mate, honestly, outstanding.
Do you know what's funny about that, Jackson? Honestly, so when I made the original Kilberry years ago, about 18 months after, 2 years after, I did make an ice version with the WS23, and it was amazing, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. It's cracking, awesome stuff. And look, I know you can't see it on camera. I've nearly vaped the old bottle, mate. So I think it says something, doesn't it?
All better. So, Roy, would you like a full screen as well, Roy?
Go on, give him a full screen.
Go on, Roy.
Go on, Roy.
What a handsome chap you are, Roy.
What a handsome fellow. You're looking tired, dear boy.
I am tired. Life's just not fair. No rest of it.
Potatoes.
Hello.
Hey, Roy is a British man, Mark, okay?
Because that potato thing is Southern Irish. It's a completely different nation. Right. I've got the Ambition Mods converter with the Ed Zaki on top of it. In there is some Riot Squad Nick Salt thing. I still haven't found my PG to make the concentrates up yet from the TVP juice. But liking this little converter.
Yeah, that is right.
The non-elitist Ed Ballon with the Bishop with the bell cap on top of it. And what's in there? Oh, Vampire Vape. Crap. Also got the
I don't think you promoted that well, Roy.
It's not intentional. Michelle got a load of samples and that to the shop, and she basically took out the ones that she liked, and then the ones she didn't like, he says, "Here, you can have vape those." But it's crap. I've also got the Quaggle Vape Lucky or Lucky. Sexy little mod, and on top of it, I've got the Quaggle Vape Lamo, and in that is some other Riot Squad mango type thing mixed up. Also got the Drag 3 with the Otofo Smart Coil in the PMP tank, and in it I have got Set them up by some dude called TVP. Never heard of him, but they just ain't half. That just isn't too bad.
Yum yum yum.
And then I've got the Smock P3 with the aromanizer. I think it's a plus.
V2, that one, Roy. V2.
V2?
Yeah. By the looks of it from here, mate. Good choice there, mate. I can't. Yeah,
that's one of them anyway. I've got two of them sitting there, so that's one of the others. And in it, I've got some Tartanberry from that bloke TVP and Naturevape. And that's me. So you can take me off big screen now and stop scaring people. There you go.
It's hard not to giggle sometimes when you think people can't see you. You start thinking you're like back at school giggling in the classroom. But especially when you look annoyed. Because it's just funny.
Rose furious, weren't he? Furious.
Furious. I'm just roasted from yesterday from walking on the beach. 38 miles.
Not like a roast potato. It's too far. It's okay.
I thought you were Hancock, not his cock.
No, Patty's cock.
Patty's cock. Well, it's only fair, isn't it?
What? There's no Pat Hancock, mate. It's no offence, does it? Pat Hiscock.
Right, you're on full as well.
I'm on full. Right, so tonight
scary.
I'm vaping on the Independent Mods 250C. This is the 2110 version. With, I don't know if you can see this, the Violator on there as well. I've got some drift jam in there. I'm also on the very, very elitist Ed Balance. I don't know if you can see that there, with the Ed Zachary on top of there. And inside there, I've got some of my glorious milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Finally, I'm on the Drag 3. You see that there? The Drag 3 with the M25 on and some wonderful Kernels, the black, just because it's nice and refreshing in summer. How do I look on big screen, Mark?
Big.
Do I look great? Do I look really
You look old.
You look very grey and Rudolph.
And I'm chugging down a beautiful, beautiful ice-cold Peroni, just because it's like hotter than Satan's ball bag today.
It is hot. We mustn't moan though. We've had such bad weather when no one must moan about this weather.
Bit sunburned today as well.
Yeah.
I saw you after crabs, weren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. So Becca says that there are crabs down there, but I'm not convinced because we've been twice now, and all I've caught is like tiny little shrimps.
What was your bait, Mark?
Bacon.
Bacon, yeah, it's best bait, isn't it? Yeah.
Mussels. The mussels are the best one for it. Just take it off the side of the rock, put it on a wee hook, and then you go.
Yeah, but I mean, we used to go to Brighton, right? We used to go to Brighton. The trouble is down there, it's all rocks, and you know crabs. They stay near walls and rocks. So you try near the rocks, obviously you're not getting any crab. But we used to go in Brighton, and there was like this massive pier, and the wall was like about 4 foot high, and it went straight down. And all you had to do was just drop your line straight down the wall, keep it close to the wall, and you get about 50 crabs. You just pull them all up. It was amazing, man. But no, I've never caught one in Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool has crabs, Becca.
Mark, why
all the girls have got them.
Snaps behind you?
Because all the girls have got them. Right.
Except you, Becca.
Can't say that after that, can he?
Right.
I lived there for 4 years, Mark, so I can...
So, Mark,
yes.
I would like to see you on full screen now, where you tell us what you're doing.
I can't. I don't know how to do that.
Bollocks. Bollocks. Get yourself on full screen right now.
Let me try. Oh, no, it doesn't work.
Relics. Oh, and Mark, Naturevape, Laurie says I don't look tired.
Ah, bless her. Bless her. I look tired because Laurie made me late this morning. I'll get to that. No, she didn't. She ordered something, and actually she didn't order something. She forgot to order something, but wanted it included in her order that I didn't have. I said I had it in stock, but it wasn't. It was one of these little... I think you had the last one, Roy, to unscrew the... Yeah, one of them. So I had to get the 3D printer on before I went out and printed one especial because Laurie's important.
Is that because of my review?
Might be. You never know. I'm shaking his head. So what am I vaping on? I got bought a gift this week.
Full screen. Full screen.
I can't. It won't work. It doesn't work. I got bought a gift this week from Roy. Bought me the tank for the Watofo SMRT coil. Is this a Voopoo tank then, Roy?
That is it's a Voopoo tank, yeah.
Right.
And then there's also a Voopoo adapter, the screw adapter on the bottom.
Yeah.
You come separate.
It's quite clever. How clever is that? Nifty. Brilliant. Everyone should have one, in my opinion. I don't sell them either, so no plug there. And inside
Sell the smart coil, though. Everybody should have a smart coil.
Smart coil. Yes, I do. Inside there, obviously, the lovely Shake 'em Up. Everyone's on Shake 'em Up, aren't they?
Dude, I can't get enough of it, honest to God.
Have you noticed, since it's steeped in it, the banana is slowly blending back and the strawberry is coming into it? Have you noticed?
I said that happened from the start. Listen, when you vape it fresh, it's very banana heavy.
Yeah,
it is, and it will die off. And I think for me, it's fast becoming my favourite out of the three, man. I just can't get enough of it. It's like crack.
It is mine. It is mine. And actually, I've got something to talk about. Not essentially your juice, but juice in general, or concentrates in a little while. So I mustn't forget that. I also got bought another gift from a customer.
Oh, the V2, aren't they?
Yeah, I haven't tried it yet, and I won't say who it is because he probably wouldn't know it is. No, it's not fair on Albert to tell everyone who it is it?
It's not fair on Albert at all.
So, Albert.
No, it definitely wasn't Albert.
Thank you very much. I haven't said his surname.
Could we guess it was Albert?
There's only one fucking Albert in here.
Well, if he's the only Albert in here, then that's very unfortunate. Sorry, Albert.
It's not the one I call Alberto.
He may be.
Oh.
But I very much appreciate it. Thank you.
Cat's out of the bag there.
On the dot mod. I haven't tried it yet, Albert. I will do. And inside there, I've got the EVL bridge inside that. Pretty much it. Bad cough, Mark. Oh, and I've got talking of the latest, I've got the one with the proper chip with the Ed Zachary on top. Got a couple of new bits through, actually. They only came today, so I haven't had really a chance to look at them. The Blade mod and this thing by Umia. The stick that lights up. Should we just have a look and light it up?
Have you seen that? Have you seen this RTA with the RGB lights in?
No.
The Digiflavor, Geek Vape's sister company, they brought this RTA out with, and it's got RGB LED lights in when you vape it.
Shall we turn it on? It didn't go on, did it? There you go. All flashy colours.
It looks strange with a green screen.
I think this would be better. Yeah, it probably does. I think this would be better if you could put your own battery in, but you can't. And you can't even say, do you know what, I don't like that wasp thing on top.
That'd be
So I'll put my own on, but you can't either. You have to use it as it sits. But I haven't tried it yet, but it's not a bad little dripper, I don't think. I've used one before. Similar, very similar.
Mark, may I be frank for a second?
Yes, be frank. We like frankness.
Absolutely fucking hideous.
Yes.
Hideous looking device. Look at that.
Well, I suppose the question is, if I lost it, would I search another one out? No.
Dude, you want to lose that on purpose, mate? Because if you ever get seen in public with that, with another man, okay.
With another man.
With another man.
And there's the mod, which probably also looks a bit odd on green screen. Dual 18650, allegedly waterproof. So, I don't know. Waterproof design, integrated screen. It's a bit weird. Press the... Whoops. Bit odd. Haven't looked at it properly, only came today. So, that's me, really.
You see the thing with that Umia kit is, wouldn't you think, after the years and years and years of gaudy, god-awful, fucking rotten-looking stuff we've had, that these companies would learn, but no.
No, bling it.
Let's go again and bring that thing out. That is...
You had one like this, didn't you, Mark? The auto-fired.
Yeah, the Fush, the original Fush mod.
That's right, yeah. Yeah.
And he tried sending me a V2. She said, let me send you a V2 doing a video. I said, go fuck yourselves.
I politely declined, he said.
Get out of it. You burnt me flat there and do a V2. No.
So I also had another man contact me, and he said he wanted to mix his own juice. He wanted the concentrates. This is sort of a serious point for a minute. It's funny, isn't it? When you're mixing juice, when the penny drops and you understand it, it's so dead simple. It's like you can do it without even thinking about it.
Yep.
For some people, it takes a bit for that penny to drop. And if there's someone in chat that doesn't understand, you might want to perhaps listen to this a bit as well. If everyone does, sorry, I'm boring everyone. But he did say that he saw me use a container in a previous video, and can he get one? Well, I made that thing ages ago. So you got the nicotine at the bottom, PG, and it's only so I don't have to measure with a syringe or anything, VG, and then concentrate at the top. Slide your bottle in. Once it gets to the level, you've mixed it up. So it's like a measure one, set it and forget it, because I have mine at 9 milligram. In fact, I've got a picture here somewhere. He says, where is it? Where's my picture? Can't find it. Pictures ain't come up. Well, we won't be showing pictures tonight, folks. I don't know where the hell they are. Where have they gone? Where's that one? No, it's not that one. It's not that.
Sorry, we're just going to sit here and wait, Mark, till you get a picture.
That's all right. I found it. Calm your jets. There it is. So that's how I have mine. Well, this is what I've mixed for 100 milligram now. So it's 100 milligram total, 9 milligram strength, 60-40 VG/PG. And Nick Salt, or not Nick Salt, the nicotine I use is a 100% VG, 20 milligram strength.
Why does it say total, Pat Hitchcock? Why does it say that?
It really does, doesn't it? No one else would have noticed that. No. So on the right hand side, obviously, there's what you've got to put in milliliters, then in grams, and obviously in percentages as well. So let's remove he. So, and it got me to thinking. He said, can you do one for me? There's so many permutations, isn't there? 50-50 juice, 70-30, 60-40, 3 milligram, 6, 9, and so it goes on, and 12 and 18 in some cases. So I thought, how would you do a universal type one? So don't laugh, folks. Captain Pipe, not Pike. Some 4-inch pipe, or just waste pipe, and put a slit down it. There it is in a Chubby Gorilla bottle. Put a slit down it, and I don't know if you can see it very well there. Put little marks on the side. Just put a little blade in there and cut the marks. So every time you want it, you just slot that over your bottle, pour, and off you go.
Well, that's a good idea, that is.
What do you think of that?
It is a good idea, but for me, it's only a good idea if you constantly vape different ratios of juice.
How? Why?
Well, because take me for example. I vape everything max VG, so I know exactly what I need. It's basically only the nicotine, which I know exactly how much nicotine goes in 100 ml to make it 3 milligram. So double, triple, 4, 3, 6, 9, etc. So I never need to really. But if you're vaping like 50-50 and then you fancy a 60-40 or you fancy a 70-30 or maybe even an 80-20, you're constantly mixing different ratios, then something like that would come in really, really handy. But if you're constantly vaping 70-30, you soon get to know in your head.
Oh, you do 70-30, Mark. This is I've mixed it up today because I thought I'll measure it once and then I haven't got to worry anymore. I'll just pour it every time to that same spec for me. So, everyone's got this tubing, haven't they? Or a lot of people, and in the garage probably. So And I have mine at 9 milligram and 60/40, so it just saves me the faff of having, even if you're on 72.
It does save you the faff, but you would probably know instantly without that because you've done it so many times exactly what you need.
To a point, but not as accurate as that. I used to get the syringes out every single time. Syringes. Every single time.
See, again, Mark, I'm going to go against you a little bit because when you mix in... No, honestly, just... because when you mix in...
Roy,
when you mix in 100 mils at a time, it's not super necessary to be super accurate. You can be off slightly. You can.
Yeah.
It's when you mix in 10 mils, then you've got to be like fucking precision accuracy.
You have. I mean, a lot of people I know just mark the bottle, don't they? But I want to use like a fresh bottle sometimes. I don't always want to rinse the bottle out and use it. When it's wet, I'll use a fresh one and use this one next time. So I don't want to mark the bottle. I just want to slide. I thought it was clever.
Mark, listen, it's clever, but please don't
everyone in chat who thinks it's clever, thumbs up.
Like that, mate, because I don't want to see you fail. Okay, I love you,
but I did it purely because I've been asked the question, and for some people that penny doesn't drop for a long time, and if they've got, and let's call it an idiot-proof way of pour.
Well, let's call it what it is. It's practically a drain pipe, isn't it? Cool.
It is a drain pipe. But
so what do you do for a 30ml bottle then?
I don't want to mix a 30ml bottle. I want to mix a 100ml chubby green bottle.
What have you wanted to mix a 30ml bottle? What sort of pipe are you going to use?
Mix a 30ml bottle.
That's going to get expensive in pipe, isn't it? I'm not going to lie, man. You'd be doing QI like every day. I need more pipe. What for? A 30ml bottle? What?
Here's the offcut. I'm surprised you'd say, how did you cut the pipe?
What about a 50ml bottle? They're long and skinny.
Oh, Laurie, we're not being mean. We're just jesting. It's a terrible idea. Come on. I'm just the one that says it, you see.
If you think it's a terrible idea, you really think it's a terrible idea, then...
Do you know what, Mark? Genuinely, I think it's a good idea, a very good idea for people, like you say, who mix different ratios. Let's say, they vape mouth to lung, they want a 50-50 or a 60-40.
It was for mouth to lungers. That's predominantly
it is. It is a good idea because a lot of stuff probably doesn't stick in your Swede. You could mix it 10 times and it still doesn't stick. You know what I mean? So in that respect, I do think it's a decent idea.
And not only that,
I think it's an absolutely fantastic idea, especially for those people who first time want to use concentrates and want to start mixing up for the first time.
Take it back, it's a rubbish idea. Terrible idea.
I think it's an absolutely fantastic idea. See these new reviewers, so-called reviewers, that only think about the experienced vapors, the experienced makers. Don't think about the new.
Yeah. Bigots, Roy. Bigots.
Exactly.
Jackson, what do you think about it?
It's good in a way. It is. For 100 mil, it's good.
Jackson's with me, I can tell. He's sat on the fence, he gets split in his ass. But really, he's siding with me there. He thinks it's a terrible idea as well. He's just too nice to say it.
I think that is a fantastic idea too, Mr. Naturevape.
Thank you, Roy.
That is absolutely fantastic. It's been a godsend, that's all I can say.
I don't think people in chat thought it was a good idea because no one really put a thumbs up.
Laurie did. She's telling me off for being mean.
Thank you, Laurie. Laurie's my support, you see. I just, and I obviously want to do this concentrate justice. I don't want to mix it wrong, Mark, you see. I want to get the full potential from it.
Well, of course. But again, if you're mixing it at 20%, you put 20 mil in a fucking bottle, in a 100 ml bottle. It's not, we're not programming rockets here and sending them to the moon.
It's TVP.
20 mil.
TVP.
Here we go.
So somebody buys that bottle from Naturevape, gets it delivered to the door. How are they supposed to know what 20 ml looks like in a 100 ml bottle?
You measure it, don't you? Listen, if you're buying concentrates, let me be frank for a second, Roy. But if you're buying concentrates, I'm gonna hazard a guess and assume you kind of know how to mix concentrates.
No, they don't. What if they want to try it for the first time? So you're saying the only people that can buy the concentrate are experienced people who know how to mix it. What if somebody wants to try TVP juice as a 50-50? It's not sold as a 50-50, so the only way you can do that is by getting it as a concentrate and making up to 9 ml. And if they've never mixed before,
then I've just told them 20%. Put 20 mil in.
but then they don't. But how do they know what 20% is? What's 20%? What's 20% of 50 mil?
I have no idea. I've got scales for that.
There you go. Wait, straight off your bag. You have no idea what a 50 mil.
Mark, I don't need scales. I've got a pipe.
I've got scales for that. Aren't I? Like, come on.
So, no, but there you go. Just proves the point.
Evening, Boris. Boris.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Roy. I'll take your point. I'll take Mark's point. And I also stand by my own point as well. So.
I'm not saying that I've reinvented the wheel here, folks. I'm really not. I just thought if anyone wants to copy that, it's there. It's just an idea. It's something different. Something, just not. It's once you've measured it once, you can do it with your eyes shut.
No, it is a good idea for noobs, and I do take. Right, I know me and Ryan have a bit of banter on that, but I do take his point that I can be quite facetious, and I assume everyone should know how to mix, when in reality they really don't. They might want to get into mixing. So, yes, Roy, for once, I'll take your point and accept it. Thank you.
I went, take Michelle. She's working in a vape.
Is there a blue moon outside?
How many people go into Michelle's shop and say, "Can I have some more oil for me thing, please?"
Oil.
Speaking of Michelle's shop, they are now going to be stocking. So that's Siggy Vapes are now going to be stocking TVP juice on the shelves. Also, TVP, you still haven't sent me your logo through yet. Need a high resolution. Need it high resolution because we're getting them made into big stickers to go up on the walls.
Yeah, do it now, Mark. Keep you quiet for 5 minutes.
What's your email address, Roy?
I'll send you it through, Mark.
Just tell me now.
You can't tell him on. What's your phone number, Roy?
0800 555 555 555. There you go.
If anyone wants my number, they can have it. Said no one ever.
Clean the magnets off and it will chuck errors. Oh, really? That's from Gary. I presume that's for this, Gary. Didn't realise that. Haven't had any errors yet. It's just been vaping really well. And Roy and I like that SMRT coil. Mark doesn't. Once again, he's a bit belligerent over that one. He was.
I am not belligerent at all.
Good word, though, isn't it? Can I spell it? Can I hell? I was just scrolling through chat, see if there's anything of any importance. Naturevape, I had put that one in my order before I realised. Yeah. Bosh. Put that on there for Laurie. When I knew black, it was gone. Yeah. Oh, it's because of your review, not Roy's. Oh, sorry, Roy.
I know. I answered it after that saying,
"Did you?"
Darn. I was actually thought for once my review done something good, but no, obviously not.
Well, you have got a little bit of praise coming after, so there you go. So, anyone in chat now, or people in chat, presumably, we've sold an awful lot of this juice. I'm not going to lie, we really have. So, presumably, quite a few of you have now got it. Anyone in chat had a little try of it? Have they tried it yet? Fresh, maybe too fresh, but tried it. Have you done a knuckle test? What's your initial thoughts? We didn't ask last week. We thought we'd give you another week or so to come in and tell us.
Also, they need to be sending their pictures in to you.
Pictures? I haven't had any pictures. No one said.
Where have you sent the email address to?
I told you what the email address was, but you didn't listen.
Oh.
Where's my phone? I will send you as a message, Mark.
Do it after the show, boys.
No, I'll forget, Mark, honestly. He asked me like 4 days ago and I forgot.
Thank you, Laurie. I'm an engineer.
Let's have a look.
Someone wants to know what you're drinking, Mark?
You what, mate?
Oh, you answered. Peroni. I had some Peroni the weekend. It's nice, isn't it? I like Peroni.
Right, got it right.
Stuart Dill got Killenbury. Will 3 to 4 days do steep. Can't wait to try it. So, no, he hasn't tried it yet. Not yet. He's waiting for it to steep. Just scrolling through. See if
Did you see Michelle's message, Mark?
No, I haven't. I'm not going to lie.
NV reviews makes me buy things.
What does?
NV reviews, Naturevape reviews makes me buy things.
Thank you, Michelle. Another message here. Remove Mark's TVP juice from the shelves. He don't agree with your ideas. Nice
Who
one.
said that, Dick?
I think it's Rufus earlier said that I look like I should have a swag bag. And that's exactly what Tina said as well before I came on. So it's quite bizarre.
I thought you looked like a sailor boy.
A sailor boy. Oh.
Right, Roy. It is sent. I've sent the circle and the non-circle.
Well, you go with a non-circle now, so we'll do it with a non-circle.
Yeah, go with the non-circle, yeah.
It's getting, I think, especially in the macrofilth shop, it's probably getting framed and put up in the Hall of Fame.
Matt Benson, what's wrong with scales? Nothing, Matt Benson, at all. Not everyone has got scales. It was just a simplified method. That's all. So a lot of people use scales. Scales is a good way of doing it.
It is. I used to use syringes, but it got to the point where I had that many syringes laying around. I looked like a fucking crack den, so I had to get scales in the end.
Cheech. Priceless. 3D printed mixing gauges for different strengths. Yeah, but that's the problem, you see, Matt. I did, that one was 3D printed, but there are so many different sort of permutations. I thought I'd just spend my life 3D printing different ones, and I just thought a simple way, one pipe fits all. That was all. Shrek, get 150ml bottles, 30ml concentrate straight in.
Well, you can do, but I mean, number one, they're not easy to come by 150ml bottles. You know, I think I've only, you probably can get them, but like 100, 200, 250, 400, 500. I don't think I've ever seen a 150ml bottle.
I haven't seen a 150ml bottle anywhere for sale.
No.
You probably could if you go to the expo and you see those bottle companies.
Evening, Eric. Another fine stocker of the TVP juice, everybody. Sim6. That only works. Yeah, I know, Nita. It works, but if your bottles are the same size all the time. But that's why I picked this one. It's a Chubby Gorilla bottle. They're quite uniform now. They're known as the better bottle.
Yeah, they are. Just talking of reviews, I want to offer out an apology as well. I don't do this often, but I want to apologise to MF8 Mike 4 because I was a bit harsh on Saturday. Probably not many of these guys seen it, but I was a bit harsh on him Saturday. I thought he did the review a little early, but in hindsight, listen, he's an independent reviewer. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, and you give him an absolutely solid review. So I was a bit pissy unnecessarily. So Mike, I do apologise. We have spoke afterwards, and we're all good. So I just wanted to publicly apologise to Mike for being a bit of a dick.
Fair dues. Move on in life. Don't hold a grudge.
No, exactly. No. Me and Mike have always been tight. I just thought I was a little bit. I jumped the gun a little bit, and I shouldn't have had the ump. I had no right to have the ump. So
I think I'm finally getting to the bottom here. I'm still waiting for my juice. I've been busy getting married. Oh, Boris, of course you have. He's getting married, wasn't he? On the sly, like.
Who is?
Huh?
Who is?
Boris Johnson.
Boris.
No.
Tried the Killenberry. Rest is put away. Must be near a week in the cupboard now. David Adair. So, David, what did you think? Helen Knight. Only cracked open the Killenberry so far. Excellent stuff. Nearly done the 100ml in 3 days. My word. Yeah,
she's. I'll tell you who else likes, and this is high praise indeed. High praise indeed. So Fiona Clark, you'll know her from chat.
Yeah.
One of the fussiest fucking vapors on the planet when it comes to juice, especially, and she's smashing the strawberry custard.
And that also leads it out to show that I loved it in the 9ml mouth to lung version, and Fiona is a high wattage vapor, so it shows it works both ends of the scale.
Fletch said, if I order tonight, will I get it by weekend? Fucking hell, he's not in China, Fletch.
You can get it next day delivery to Northern Ireland. So if you order before 2 o'clock,
If you order it tonight, you'll get it. Yeah, although you say
Yeah,
that, it's
Thursday.
Tuesday night. Won't go out to Wednesday. If order first class, you get it Thursday. Should do. Should do.
All right, Laurie, take care, love.
What's Laurie on?
Night,
Bye,
Laurie.
Laurie. Yeah, do you remember that? Captain Pugwash, wasn't it?
and masturbates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, we must be coming up. We must be coming up to the Jackson 5.
We
man.
are.
Come on.
We are. I was just
Lucky,
going
man.
through the chat. I'm not very quick.
Get comfy now.
Ordered a
Right,
Killenbury,
let me
although
Let me just.
been steep for a couple of weeks. Mark Trickle. Hang on, we'll get there, boys. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Mark, TVP, you have to sing near the mic. You have to sing the intro.
Oh yeah.
Shall we put them on
Do
full
that.
screen for that? No, we'll stick to the
Yeah.
Get on full screen for the Jackson
Right,
5.
full
yeah.
screen.
Look at her. Look at her. You say Fiona's like the Candyman, man. You say her name 3 times, she appears.
Oh, Rawston. Oh, matron. Thank you very much for special printing today. Oh, that's all right. That was Laurie, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Okay. I think I've caught up. Shall we do the Jackson 5? Are we putting them on his own screen?
Give me
Or are we just debating it? Hang on, just for you. There you go.
Oh no! I thought you meant TV. Not me. No, I want to hit on 2 things today, 2 subjects today. So obviously, I've been hearing about the ban, the e-liquid ban in the Netherlands coming up on, if I'm correct, the 1st of July next year. So thoughts and opinions on that. Second, I want to talk about the Indian variant. Your opinions on that. So, which you want to go with first? See, I look a right dickhead, don't I?
I'm going to take you off, mate. I'm going to take you off. Sorry. There you go. There you go. We're all 4 here now. I was reading Super Hot Wheels. No, I'm not falling for that Super Hot Wheels.
Right, I'm sharing
Yeah.
it
So,
Jackson, the Indian variant. How can the most contagious virus in the world become more contagious?
No. No, what got me thinking is with COVID and everything at the minute, we're all easing out of it. Apparently, come next week or the week after, your sort of face masks are off and everything like that. But however, only the other day, mate, I took the kids to an artificial beach near me, about 20 minutes away, 25 minutes away, and it was apparently there's only so many people coming in and so many people going out, one in, one out sort of thing. We got there early, so we got there early, paid up, and you get a spot basically. So I lie down, I turn around, and I got about 50,000 people nearly up my fucking ass. It's that fucking close, no masks, no nothing, and they're going to wonder why. We're gonna have another lockdown, and I really do think. I think the way it's going, I think we're going to be back in lockdown. I really do.
Right, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
4 weeks ago, in London, Manchester, Birmingham, and Liverpool, there was marches. Approximately 1.5 million people took part in all those marches. And today, so 4 weeks later, today we've had 0 deaths recorded in the last 24 hours across the whole of the UK. First time since March last year. What happened to those 1.5 million people? Did none of them have COVID? Or, the chances they're saying that it's 1 in 20,000 people has COVID.
Yeah.
So where was the spike from that? No spike followed that. All the schools went back again, which I think is the hotbed, because as soon as our kids went back to school, they brought back the cold, they brought back a bug. No COVID, but they brought back everything else.
Yeah.
So
where's
all these big spikes from all these pushes? So the Indian I think it's just another.
The main benefit is that with the vaccination, have both of them. You're virtually guaranteed, aren't you? You're not going to go. It's not going to be a hospital job. With one, you shouldn't be focused. So we've as a country, I think we've done a commendable job on the vaccinations. I know
we are. But the thing is, Mark, with these variants is now this is purely my opinion. I'm not a scientist or a doctor, but I do a little reading and stuff on this thing. So I think with these variants, it's like, I think a lot of it's scaremongering. They're trying to tell us it's this virus is evolving and it's this and that, but when this virus is in different countries, when it's in China, when it's in the UK, whether it's in America, whether it's in India, it's going to react differently to that population. It really is, because of their lifestyle, because of the dietary intake, everything. So the virus is going to it's going to not necessarily evolve, but act a little differently according to its surroundings. Yep. So I think when they say variant, it's probably still.
Well, we had the Kent variant and everything else, didn't we?
Yeah, it's probably the same level of COVID we've seen.
Yeah,
but I think a lot of the scaremongering to try and make it sound like more deadly and stuff, because fucking hell, 6 months ago it was the deadliest virus they'd ever seen, and now there's even more deadly.
I did ask one of my I'll say it. I asked one of my contacts in China who I get from, and I said, "Do you think, as a person living in China," I got a frog again, "do you think this started from a market or a laboratory?" And she wouldn't answer me. She wouldn't.
It's lab. We all know it was a lab.
She evaded that question, but
the C word. I'm not going to keep saying it, because apparently you get stripes on you too for it. So the C word. They were talking about this in the 90s. It's nothing new. It's nothing new.
Do you reckon, though? Do you believe we'll go back into lockdown, another lockdown, a third lockdown?
I don't think we will.
No,
the way it stands right now,
purely down to the vaccination program, Jackson. I think again we've done a fantastic job getting as many people vaccinated as humanly possible. And I think no, because let's face it, the main reason we went into lockdown was to take the pressure off the NHS.
Yeah.
That's the main reason, because they were under that much pressure and that much stress. Every hospital was full. And like Mark just said there, rightly so, you have your 2 vaccines, you've got a 90% less chance of being hospitalised. So listen, it's to take the pressure off the NHS.
And Becca had it as well, didn't she?
She did.
Lately, so.
Do you think the government give a shit if old people die from the C word?
Right.
The problem you got now, though, is the NHS are going to suffer for years upon years through this.
Let's move on to your second one.
Never ban in Netherlands.
We can go on 1 hour and a half about
the 2 countries in the world where you can smoke weed to your heart's content are banning flavours.
Yeah, that strikes you as odd, doesn't it?
I think from what I read, that's hitting the 1st of July next year, isn't it? And I think a lot of people, in my opinion, I think a lot of people rely on certain flavours, and they got off, smoking and onto the vapes with certain flavours. Now they can't have them. I think it's going to be a massive increase, going back onto the roll-ups or the cigarettes. I just think it's really wrong.
Where does it end, though? Where does it end? Does it spread throughout the whole of Europe now? And
I can't see the UK ever banning flavours, because the NHS has got behind vaping now, and there'll be such a kickback here because of the way this country's set up. Most countries, people need to be sick for their health services to make money, i.e. America. Whereas here, we pay for the NHS and our taxes through work. And
we're not fucking idiots. We're not fucking idiots, are we? That's the main reason. We're not fucking idiots, and we're not going to be bought off or paid off by big tobacco and stuff like that. Because let's face it, even before vaping came along, they had so many fucking anti-smoking ads going. They wiped. You remember they wiped all the ads from TV. They wiped all the ads from Formula One. They put all this nasty shit on cigarette packets. So getting people off smoking it's not a new thing for the UK. We've been doing it years and years and years. Again, we was literally a world leader, an industry fucking leader in banning this stuff, banning cigarette ads on sports events and stuff like that. So
banning sales of 10 packs.
Sales of 10 packs. So
making them unappealing.
We are not sheep. We lead, others follow. And unfortunately, a lot of them are not following at the moment. And it is what it is. And listen, I feel sorry for them, but ultimately, what are you going to do?
I've been asked a few times, can I send stuff overseas, and mark it down as something else? Unfortunately, I can't now because of the way our postal thing. I used to, I'll be honest, go to the post office and you'd write whatever, universal parts or something. But that's all tightened out. I'm talking it years ago. But now, part of my postal system, there's a label on the back. It says exactly what's in that parcel because it's taken from my website with the weight, everything. Yeah. It's automated. So
another thing you need to look at, guys, is this, right? When America was sat there and the American government and all these Congress people were saying, let's ban flavors, we brought in the TPD, which said, let's reduce the tank capacity to 2 mil, which, we weren't a massive fan of, and let's reduce the nicotine. This is the important one. Let's reduce the maximum amount of nicotine we can put in e-liquid to 18 milligrams. That was the vital one for me. That was absolutely fucking key. Well, these kids in America are dueling on 50 milligram pods. We said, no, we're going to 18 milligram maximum.
Good point,
because
Mark.
we know how dangerous, not dangerous nicotine can be, but how addictive it can be, and how, we don't want this situation of kids in our schools dueling with these 50 milligrams. Sorry, it's my lipo charger. So that, for me, that was the absolute key in the TPD, was reducing the nicotine. Did it affect us massively? I don't think it did. I really don't think it did. But it stopped a lot of this propaganda and a lot of this bullshit about kids vaping, stupid amounts of nicotine and stuff like that. Again, leaders, not fucking sheep.
You can make any survey look anything, can't you? You can make a survey look like kids are smoking more rather than vaping because we've taken it away from, You could do anything. You can make any survey look any way you want to suit your own needs. And I think, in general, we all know vaping is far better than smoking. Ideally, you wouldn't put anything in your lungs.
This is why every vapor worth the salt, the likes of Green, the likes of Mike Vapes, every single one of them envy us right now. Envy us.
Yeah.
Absolutely jealous as shit of us because we did things the right way. We made changes when changes needed to be made. And how often can you say that about the UK? You can't really, but when the changes need to be made, we made the changes, we implemented them, we brought them in, and that was that. Nothing else needed to be done. And it hasn't been done since. All right, they did a little TPD version 1.5, which didn't really affect us again. But look at the state of the world now when it comes to vaping.
You're right, Adrian, by the way, but UPS also open the parcel, make you send them all certificates and God knows what. So it's not... yes, they do let you send stuff, but it's not as easy as all that.
And there's Michelle will tell you, she doesn't, all the ones she knows to ID, straight walk into the shop and go, have you got 20 milligram Nick salts? 20 milligram salts? And she knows straight away to ID them.
Nobody noticed that then, did they, when I went like that with the one with the lid on? Nobody clocked that, did they?
Didn't get it. Didn't see
it. Didn't want to say anything, Mark.
I was trying to keep
I got away with that.
Chat for the first time ever.
Good couple of topics there, Jackson. Yeah, very, very interesting.
Yeah, something a bit different.
A bit different, yeah. No. But listen, fuck the rest of the world.
Talk for the 5 minutes, Jackson. Not ask us a question and then give in. You're meant to be talking for the 5 minutes on it.
It's a bit different, mate. I'm involved in the group. There's no I in team there, Roy. No I in team.
Love this guy. So, Jackson, let me ask you a question.
Go on.
This might require you talking and giving us an answer.
Go on. Sweet,
How did, obviously I missed it because I was elsewhere. I'll be catching you next one. How did the new Saturday show go with what's his name?
Oh, Adam from Cloud Cartel.
Cloud Cartel, that's the one. Yeah, how did it go?
Yeah, no, it went all right, to be fair with you. I think, as always, mate, I struggle with tech, so I had technical issue with no sound. So, nothing new there, mate. That comes with the territory. No, I think I did all right, to be fair with you. I didn't, obviously, I advertised it a little bit. And before anybody keeps saying to me, you know, I don't want to hear it, am I leaving Naturevape show and all that lot. For one, it's got nothing to do with nobody else. So you hear it from me. And for second, I'm doing it to help myself to come across better on this show. Because what a lot of people don't realise is you've got Mark TVP, which I myself class as the biggest vape reviewer in the UK. People can say yes or no. That's my opinion. You know, Mark's the most not knowledgeable. You know, you give him a tank, he takes every screw and fucking everything out.
I was talking about me.
You know, every O-ring, everything, he puts it back together. He's the only one who I see who does that. And obviously Roy himself, you know, Roy's cracking at tech. So it's to help myself, because I do on this show, I do lack a little bit of confidence, because obviously big personalities. So I do hold back a little bit, where I need to come out my shell a bit and come a thingy. So I thought, if I'd done something like that, you know, try and help me, especially on live, because I come across, I think, I criticise myself a lot when I do my reviews. I think, well, why can't I be like that on Mark's show? You know, and then I think, yes, I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. And I get there and it just goes, back down again to the real world. So, no, I'm doing it for that. And then I enjoy it as well. So it's only for an hour, and it's just basically I talk crap, whatever and whatever. It's not just solely about vaping. It's a bit about everything.
Do you know what, Jackson? That's a superb answer. And what I will say to you is this: listen, not everybody who gets into the industry starts doing reviews and stuff. Not everybody can sit there and do a live show. They can't. People, a lot of people still in this industry, as we were talking about before the show, are not cut out for doing live shows. Yeah, they ain't got the personality or the fucking nose for it. For me, for you to come into a show like this with 4 people, it's going to be a process. Okay, it's not going to be instant. It's going to be a process for you to gain some confidence. For you eventually to say, "Shut the fuck up, Mark. I'm speaking."
Yeah, I think what a lot of people got to realise as well. What I believe, I don't give it. Pardon me, language. I don't give a shit about statistics or numbers. This is the best show in the UK, hands down.
Thank you, Jackson.
Right, and I don't care. You know, you can get all the haters in, but it's just jealousy. It's the best show in the UK, and it always will be. And I think with this, it can only go up. You know, so that's my opinion.
Well, it's genuine, isn't it? I think we can all agree, all 4 of us, that we're just genuine geezers, man. Just sitting on a Tuesday night, you know, having a couple of beers and talking about vape stuff and talking about, you know, what's happening in the world and having a bit of crack and stuff like that. So yeah, I just think every week, Jackson, you'll improve and you'll get better, and you have done. And
well, that's the whole idea, because obviously lives are obviously are more used to it. I know I'm getting there. I am getting there slowly. But with this, it's not every Saturday. It's every other Saturday for an hour. Will help me a little bit, and I do think it will. A slow progress. I do think it will, and it'll let me bring more to the table for this show.
Well, you're getting a lot of positive comments in chat.
Yeah, Dean, you heard it here first, mate. All right.
You always have to remember, though, TVP is so used to doing an hour and a half, 2 hour show by himself. So he's just completely, just constantly killing any dead space, talking all the time and everything else. Yeah. So when TVP comes into a show with 4 other people, there's times that he won't even know that he's doing it, that he's just constantly still coming out with it. So you have to every now and then just interrupt him with something, and it just sort of shuts him up for a little bit. But that's what you get for with TVP. Mr. Naturevape was just so polite and so well mannered that he wouldn't interrupt. And you know, he sits there with his carafe and his pinky out, having his little wine and everything else. You get me, it just comes out with
yeah, it is. It's hard, right? I don't do it to be rude. I don't do it to be rude. It's just I'm a gobshite.
I think the main thing is if other people could see us 4 before the camera goes on, they would know how tight we are on this show. Yeah. And you know, and if you know, I think sometimes jealousy does come into play in this industry. Oh yeah. And if someone's thinking of coming and lobbing that spanner in the works, be very careful what you do.
Forget about it, because Jackson ain't going anywhere, and we ain't going anywhere.
No, yeah, that's one thing I will touch on. I think there's a lot of jealous people out there, a hell of a lot, you know. And I don't. At the end of the day, what people don't realise, and they've got to realise, it's vaping, for God's sake.
Exactly.
You know, so if you're going to sit there and send different emails to different people, you're sad people. Go and work or go and do something. You know, go and get a life.
Heat vapes. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Heat vape says, Jackson, you rubbish. Let's be honest. Only joking, mate. You're doing a great job. Love your reviews.
Evening, Dean. So what you could do, Jackson, you could do a like spot the intro, perhaps on your Saturday show. That's always good for a one-time play.
Yeah, or I could get TVP on just to get my numbers up.
Bit of clout on that, mate. Yeah.
Jackson,
you fucking savage.
No, I get some numbers. Yeah, I get some numbers.
Yo, you savage, bro. Hey, Mark, do you want to read through some questions in chat?
Questions.
Yo.
So, yeah, thank you, Jackson. Some good comments there. You raised some good stuff as well.
Thank you.
Mark, TVP, Mark, do you want to talk us through your show with David? I watched half of it, and Tina wanted to watch, I think it was a film or something. And I thought, well, when she goes to bed, I'll catch up and watch the second half. And of course, Warner Brothers had taken over.
Dude, they fucking just smashed the video, didn't they? Because I played 15 strikes I got. Jesus wept.
15?
Yeah, so I did.
15 then, Mark.
Listen, I did beat the intro, Ryan. I thought I'd get away with it because it was literally like 4 or 5 seconds.
I saw the show. I played.
Yeah, I was gutted, man. I was gutted. And do you know what as well? Like, I was super proud of Dave because he's never done anything like that before, Jackson. You think you were nervous, man.
Yeah.
He was bricking it before. So he'd never done that like that before. But I thought the show went really, really well. And it's a shame we couldn't, that the replay couldn't stay up. But obviously it's my fault, schoolboy error. Being the pro that I am, I should have realised that shit don't fly on YouTube. Okay. So yeah, we are. I think the plan going forward, Mark, is to do it bi-weekly. So not every week. Don't want to oversaturate. So just do it every couple of weeks. Because I also don't want to step on Richard Vick's shows because he does the New Home show, and I don't want to piss him off because he's a good mate of mine. So just do it bi-weekly, I think.
Yeah. I thought it was quite good. Just sometimes as well. I know there's 4 of us. But sometimes a show with just 2 people, regular 2 people, I think can work better in some instances than 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 that you see on some shows. I think
it can, Mark, and doing something different where it's not,
TVP, because I've been listening to that since the juice arrived. I wonder if Mark will come on the show. I wonder if Mark will come on my Instagram with me. I wonder if he'll come on with me.
Of course I will.
He's only on Instagram for an hour.
Of course I will, yeah.
Verbal
and Jackson, if you've ever want to see somebody who is as nervous as innocent, you should see Michelle before she does her little Instagram. She does little live reviews and things on Instagram. You've seen it. She is so nervous about doing that. She's actually got to the point of she's shaking as she's putting her finger across to press the go live button.
Yeah, she went. To be fair though, Roy, when she does the show, she comes across very good. Oh, you wouldn't know without you telling me that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Fletch, there, that comment on screen right there, that says everything for me. It says everything. It takes a lot of balls to do these shows, but you've also got to be able to take criticism as well. You have.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're in this, and I've said this, whether it be people on TV, people who write newspaper articles, anybody in the public domain who puts themselves out there, if you can't take any criticism, fuck off, because you're in the wrong gig, man. You're in the fucking wrong gig.
Yeah.
Seriously. If everything has to be...
criticism makes you grow.
It does. If everything has to be roses and flowers and positivity and the fuck out of it, mate.
You're never going to get perfect, are you?
That gives you...
It's false. It's false, and it's not real.
Yeah.
All the success you think you've got it's not legit because you've never had any negativity because you just delete it all out of your life and pay no attention to it. Because what a lot of people don't realize, a lot of what people say is, obviously we get trolls who are nasty, but then you get people who give constructive criticism and will be on your side and say, look, maybe you shouldn't have said that, or maybe going forward you should do this or that. They're the ones that's what you should be listening to. Absolutely, take it on board.
Yeah.
Shrek, but when it's the same person all the time, I don't know what he means by that. Yeah, so well, good luck with your show, Jackson. Saturday nights, is it every Saturday?
Every other Saturday.
Every other Saturday.
It's
a good song goes with that.
It is going to be, on my channel, but I'm shit with tech, so I've got to learn.
Hey, Jackson, you need any help, mate? We'll have a live call and I'll talk you through it. It's piece of piss.
Mate, you shouldn't have said that. You'll be on the phone every day.
I'm not.
I'm bad with tech. I am, mate. It's another planet.
Once you get it set up.
I'm literally getting off the hang of this now, so bringing something new in, mate.
Maybe you should video chat Roy, mate, because I am horrific as well, to be fair.
TVP.
Mark's just saving himself an hour.
Yeah.
No, I'm bad. I'm really fucking bad. Really bad.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like
Do you know when we did the Tuesday show? Right, I don't know if anyone caught it live, but every single time I go live on my channel with a guest for the past year or two, the guest echoes.
Yeah, you said that. You found the cure, didn't you?
I fucking fixed it. Finally, after like a year or two, I fixed it.
You had an echo on Friday night or Thursday night.
Yeah, we did. That's what I said, yeah.
So you fixed it?
I fixed it after that, yeah, because in the end, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I can't have people watching my show or saying people, because it's not fun, is it? Like listening to echo, it's horrid.
So what was it then? Are you going to...
So on OBS, I was using window capture, and what that does, it captures the window and the audio from the window, and then it captures my audio through OBS, and there's a slight delay in the two, which causes the echo. So what I had to do is now use display capture, which just captures the picture from the whatever, but just the audio from my OBS, so it's just one audio source.
Gotcha.
Well, that took me about 16 hours. Not even long.
We had echo for a few weeks, but we fixed it now, haven't we, Jackson?
Yeah, we fixed it now.
I am a tech guru, Christine. I'm like fucking Elon Musk, me. Yeah, send a rocket to Mars.
Yeah. So, well, anyway, I mean, both of you really with your own two shows that you're going to do. Wish you both the best of luck. Are you doing one, Roy? Are you just?
I go live every now and again.
You have the odd little live, don't you?
I do the odd wee live, but that used to be on a Wednesday night. But Michelle's gone back onto her Instagrams now, so doing the little live and chats on a Wednesday night. So she does it for an hour. So rather than me doing a live, I just make sure I'm in chat and support her.
Mm.
This will always be my number one show. I'm not saying it is the number one show, but for me personally,
it is the number one show.
This will be my priority, my number one. If anything gets in the way of this, then that gets fucked off.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Thank you, boys. Nice to have support. Jackson, I also noticed you were just shy of 250 subs, weren't you? So that's coming up nicely, isn't it?
Nearly a 5 away from 300.
He's nearly at 300 now.
300, was it?
Yeah,
5 away from 300.
Yeah. Slowly getting there, ticking away.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could get those 5 tonight, perhaps, do you think?
Oh, man.
Get his link in there. Talking about reviewers, I just want to mention something as well. I know Dean's put it on his socials and stuff like that, but Dino the Devil Vapor, if you was on Dean's membership, he had some issues where he's had to... I think he made a boo-boo and he's had to reapply for monetization. So a lot of people got refunded the memberships, but he is working on it. It will be back, so don't panic. If you got a refund notification, Dean will be back. The memberships will be back ASAP. So just thought I'd let people know that.
I pressed the wrong one. Sorry, Shrek. I didn't mean to press yours. I meant to press that one, the one above it. So the other thing... I like
Shrek, of course. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, it is.
I didn't actually mean to press that, Shrek, and that's genuine. I meant to press Dean's, and I press it as the chat goes up. The other thing I did want to touch on, Mark, it sounds like I'm picking you on it. I'm not. Facebook group. You've had another.
Yeah. It's gone again. It's gone again. It's been banned again. Yeah.
What was it for?
Yeah, it's co-host for one night. Got him ticking down.
Right. I'll tell you exactly what it was for. So there was. Oh God. there was a guy in our group that posted something in another group derogatory towards me. I didn't like it, so I posted a screenshot of said comment and said, "What's all this about? If you don't," what I exactly said was, "What's all this about?" Called his name and said, "If you don't like this group, hit the bricks, shithead." It's the only swear word I said, shithead. And apparently the group got done for like bullying and harassment and all this fucking nonsense and got taken down. It's like, what the
Really?
You take a whole group down for that?
See, I mean, you were suggesting that I should have a Facebook group, but you see, I couldn't tolerate your
Yeah, but right. So here's the thing with my group and our group and TVP group, right? Everybody knows we were back in the day one of the most savages on Facebook. We absolutely were, man. But now you can't get away with nothing on Facebook. You really can't. You say the word, one swear word. I've got a 30-day ban for saying shithead. That's how bad it is now. A 30-day ban for saying shithead. And do you know what? On my other account, I get my memories come up from 10 years ago. I couldn't even repeat some of the jokes I used to put on Facebook back then, and they're still up now. So for me, the whole place is like Snowflake Central, ridiculous. So we're looking at an alternative at the moment.
So, like a Discord group? Do you think that's the
The
alternative?
Discord group, yeah, we're looking at getting a Discord group. We've got one up and running at the moment. We're just doing a few tests, but absolutely, because Facebook is not the future anymore. It's not the future for the likes of us in the TVP group. We cannot flourish and say what we want to say in there anymore, and it's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, what you said there isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things, is it? Crikey,
that's a joke.
I've seen a lot worse. A lot worse.
Yeah, that's bad, that is.
Things that you would perceive as being worse. But, I mean, I didn't go the Facebook group route. I mean, I'd share stuff on Twitter and Facebook.
But you'd be fine, Mark, because you'd run the group totally and utterly different to how, and you know, we would help you run it totally differently. We would probably rule it with an iron fist, where you don't want to, you would be all right. You can have a bit of banter, but you know, there's going to be fucking limits because it's a business group when all's said and done. So,
yeah,
looking at other business groups, you would probably run it that way. Whereas we've always run it with very, very few rules, which in hindsight has probably cost us. But listen, it is what it is.
Yeah. I
am done with Facebook. Absolutely done with it. I know we've made a new group, but nah.
I did look at Discord groups. There's another one as well. Is it Telegraph or something?
Telegram,
that's it. I was thinking of my daily paper. No, folks, I don't read
the trouble with Telegram is it's a bit like a WhatsApp group. You know what I mean? It's like, right, you can have little subsections and stuff, but they have to all be separate. So, but with Discord, I was always afraid of Discord because I didn't understand it. But now I've been on it for a couple of days. It's very, very easy. You can get away with fucking murder, which is what we will love.
Mm.
And as Kyle says, my OnlyFans will be staying, Kyle, so don't worry about that. You're in top tier, baby.
I couldn't believe it got banned again. I thought, really? What for now?
The trouble is as well, Matt, so I got a 7-day ban, and I thought, normally I'd just accept them because I know what happens, but I thought, you know what, for calling someone a shithead, no, piss off.
Yeah.
So I rejected it and I appealed it. 20 minutes, the decision came back, 30-day ban now.
Really?
See, it's those ones down in Dublin, Mark. That's where the European headquarters for Facebook is, down in Dublin. Go down and see them. Just stay in the Clayton Hotel, and they're just straight across from you, and you can throw things at the window.
Get this though, so they've deleted the group because of bullying and harassment. This is my 16th 30-day ban on this account, and this account's only 2 years old. It's 3 years old. My 16th 30-day ban, right? 16th.
Do you not think you need
to not remove my account permanently?
Helen Knight, I don't even know what Discord is. Do you want to explain it to her, Mark?
It's very, very simple. So you can download the app, Helen, and we will send you a link to our server. So you'll be on our server, all the subsections in there. You just crack on. We got general chat, we got spants, we got memes, we got a fuck race section, everything in there. So you just go and browse. You get notifications. Very, very easy. You can put pictures in and everything. It's just super easy.
Yeah, good.
So, is there a link or anything? Is it up and running yet, or not?
It's not up and running yet. We're still testing it. We're still adding stuff to it. So we did say a week. Give us a week. Probably at the weekend we'll start spreading the link out and get people involved, man.
Well, when you do, and if you want to put the link on here on chat, you're more than welcome.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's just a shame it's come to this. It's a shame Facebook's come to this. You know, whatever happened to? It's just Snowflake Central now. It's like all these. I don't even want to say it, man. It's just for me, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You call out someone's gender without swearing, you get a ban. It's like what? What? There's two genders, mate. You're not a fucking toaster.
Oh, what a pop-up.
Call me they, them. I was about to call you.
Peter West says Discord is great. Has mic chat as well. So I didn't know that. I'll have to look at that. I watch some of these. You know, I follow stocks and shares and things like that. And one of the blokes who's got a YouTube channel, he was going to have a Facebook group, and all the people that watched him said, no, get a Discord group. And he did, and he thanked everyone so many times. He said, this Discord is just so much better than Facebook. You know, for what?
I know Dino's got quite a big Discord group. I know there's a couple of reviewers. I think he's probably the main one that's got like a decent sized Discord group. He loves it in there, and you can have, like I said, there's a room just for voice chat, so everyone can go in and just voice chat on your phone.
Right. Sounds ideal. Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Right, so crikey, where's time ticking to? We just chat along.
Oh yeah, just before you say this, Mark, there's one more thing I want to say about Facebook. So Jackie Chan in chat there, mustache, she put a post on Facebook, right? And this is absolutely God's honest truth. She said, "Aren't boys gross?" She got banned.
Oh,
Nah.
gross.
On my live, Jackson, she got banned for saying "Aren't boys gross?" or "Boys
How
gross."
can you be banned for that?
Dude, they banned her.
No, that's wrong, man. That's
Banned her for
wild.
hate speech. They banned her for hate speech.
That's fucking hate speech. That's wild.
Oh well. Moving on. So we haven't spoken. I know we touched on it earlier. Your juice, Mark. We haven't really discussed it. I haven't given you a state of play either, have I?
No.
It may well be good that other people have got it now. That Michelle, what's the name of the shop again, Roy? Refresher. Siggy Vapes in Northern Ireland, and the Vape Club have got it. SR Vapes have got it. Eric Simsigs has got it. There's someone else I've missed. But basically, what I'm trying to say in a roundabout way is, I thought the numbers frightened me a bit, but I am getting a bit short of stock.
I told you this, Mark. Did I not? I said you'd run out.
But the good news, I spoke to him today, Mark, and I said, get more concentrates in and do another batch, please.
I'm amazed. Honestly, I'm absolutely gobsmacked and just amazed, thankful, appreciative for everybody that's bought the juice, for everyone that said they like it. Just thank you, man. It's more than me and Mark. I know we spoke about this, Mark. It's more than we could have envisaged.
Yeah, it is. It is. And I'm pleased for you as well, Mark. And it's hard for me to say this, but they are like premium juices. They're three good juices. And I think coming across, the people that are trying them are saying that, good God, love this, which is good. We wouldn't have dropped a load of cheap rubbish on the market.
No, they're not. They're not off the shelf fucking bullshit.
We wouldn't have done that.
There's a lot of thought and time gone into these juices, and I'm super proud. I'm super happy. I'm super thankful to Mark, and I'm super thankful to all you guys as well. Really, really am. So thank you, everybody that's bought it, everybody that likes it. Thank you.
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay at the moment. Some of the wholesale accounts going out as well. It's taken me, I say, a bit by surprise. It has a bit. I didn't think it would be gone as quick as this. But we're still, I'm going to guess we've probably got about 30 of each flavour left, somewhere around about there. There was significantly more than that.
Hottest juice on the planet, isn't it, at the minute?
Yeah.
You can't beat that, can you? What can you say about that?
No, I'm just yeah. Thank you to you, Jackson, as well, and you, Roy, for reviewing it, and obviously thank you to everyone that's reviewed it up to now. And just, I haven't seen a bad review yet. No doubt I will at some point, but no, thank you, honestly.
Are you going to do your own little review, Mark?
I wasn't planning on it, Mark, to be honest, because wouldn't it be a bit biased?
It would. It would.
Mark,
maybe a description of the flavours. I don't know, but I'll leave that one to you.
TVP, you could say that Jackson and myself reviews would be biased because at the end of the day, we had a hand in helping choose out of the different versions and variations of it to which one was going forward. But the thing about it was, all four of us agreed every single time on which one to go for. So
I think I will do then. I think I will do right. Yeah.
If you actually sat down and made the juice and having it tested and it was all being made it by you, then that would become a biased review. But the fact that it's a company making the juice, and yes, it's your name, it's on there, and it's your theories and the recipes that's gone into it, it's not going to be a biased review because you'll still come across with whatever one you think is the best. Like,
I probably will do, but I won't review it. I'll just give a description of the flavours and my thoughts on it, I think.
I think so. Now, competition time, I think, on the subject. I think we should have a photograph competition first. We're going to do one for the description of the flavours, but we've got to wait until people have got it steeped and have tried it to go forward with a few more. But I would say, what should we do? Should we do 3 prizes? It depends how many photographs we get. But the best photograph you can do of one of it could be short fill or the concentrates. And obviously, I was going to say keep them clean so we can show them, but, we can have...
What are we talking then? Like photographs in unusual places, TVP juice?
I took some when they first came in, didn't I, on the log store in front of logs and things like that. So,
dude, they were pucker them.
You like them?
Michelle, come out here and I have an idea to get a good photograph of a juice.
Oh, no. Number one, we could never show that on YouTube.
Yeah, but it'd give us a laugh. So, and I noticed one that was in your face group. I'm trying to think of her name. Who took the photograph? It's on she had one of these keyboards with all the different coloured keys, and she put
Christine. That was my best mate. You said that Cyclic Scooby.
That was What a cracking photograph! I thought with all the because the bottles matched those colours so well. I thought that was cracking.
The only trouble is where the picture's going to go. Do we have to? I think he'd probably email them into you, Mark.
Email them to info@Naturevape. Right at the top, put TVP competition as subject and email them into me.
Is it .co.uk?
Yeah, info@naturevape.co.uk. And if there's enough of them, and we'll perhaps do 2 or 3 prizes. But if we only get half a dozen entries, then we'll do 1. And what should we do? A bottle of... No, should we do all 3 bottles, Mark?
We'll do all 3, Mark.
We're not mean, are we? We'll do all 3.
We're not tight bastards here. We'll do
all 3, which, like 45 quid's worth. All 3. Face them the right way. There you go. All 3, 100 concentrates or short fills, your choice. That's what.
So what we're going to do? Give them a week or?
Yeah, a week. From now,
right, so basically you've got a week from tonight.
Yeah.
To take a photo of the TVP juice in the most unusual place you can think of. Email it in to here. I'll put it in chat. info@naturevape.co.uk and you can win all 3 short fills.
Mr. Naturevape, Peter West has asked this question a couple of times.
Oxford, I've just seen it.
The Oxford Solo RTA.
I haven't
tried it.
I haven't tried it, Peter. It's one I actually do want to try. And that's not a hint for someone to send it to. People are sending me things now. It's lovely. I will buy it and I'll give it a go because, it's one that interests me. The Oxford. So, yeah, photograph. It doesn't have to be unusual. It can just be a really... I mean, some people are brilliant with a camera, aren't they? It can
just
be
like it could be a really good photo. Yeah, no,
really good
Rufus.
photo.
No, Rufus. No. That would be deleted instantly.
In a studio.
And definitely not heat vapes, not in the crack of your butt. Okay, you can email it in, but
You can email it. We'll have a giggle, but
we'll have a giggle. Mark's going to share the photos with us, so we'll have a giggle.
I could flash them on, flash them off.
I might enter this myself actually for another 3.
I've seen enough of your selfies. Thank you, Mr. Roberts.
And Nicky Menard, I would say no, they don't
So
come with Nick shots. Buy your own Nick shots.
Oh, I mean. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's hope we get some nice photographs. We'll show some of the better ones on here perhaps next week. And go
Don't
through
think we're showing them all, Mark. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I get the feeling we're going to get a few that we might not be able to show.
A few are risky.
But we don't
Like
mind.
the one I said Jackson last week, which you thought I wouldn't.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, mate, to be fair with you. I didn't expect that. I thought, for God's
The only
sake,
reply I got
yeah.
was, he just replied and he went, "You're fucking wrong," and you, Mark.
Was that there wasn't the
Jackson, you've
same
hit 300,
selfie
by the
icon?
way.
It was. Same
Jackson,
one
you've
that
hit
Mark-
300.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, mate.
Well done.
Thank
Hang
you
on, where
very
is
much,
it?
everybody.
Where is it?
Thank you.
There it is. There you go, Jackson. I see I've got my school instrument up here as well.
Oh, we got another question here, Mark. Any chance you'll be stocking the Reload Essentials mod that's been on Instagram? Possibly, if it's from Reload, I would say.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I've nice mod. I think that one, possibly. And the Reload S airflow rings, they're going to be coming through soon as well. Got my Reload here.
Your TVP. If you want to buy something next, I would definitely recommend one of these.
Oh, dude, I'm on it like a carb on it. On it like a carb on it.
It's fantastic. 6 mods in one.
You don't fuck about, you, Roy, do you? When do you buy that on fucking release day?
I think you bought it within 10 minutes of me putting them on the site.
Sick.
The same with.
He's got the Loki as well, ain't you, Roy?
Yep.
See what I do.
Jackson, he's got fucking money to burn this
Oh,
time.
The only I have said since Mark first showed those on the show, I said I put the money away there and then for them because I knew that I wanted.
Dude, I've got money to put away.
The only delay I had to wait 24 hours to decide what colour that was going to get. It took me 24 hours to decide whether I was getting that or the gunmetal grey with the bronze on it.
What colour is that one, Roy? The black one?
Black. That's black.
I don't know about you, Jackson, but have you seen the bronzy looking one?
Yeah.
You like the bronze?
Chrome.
Yeah, that looks very nice.
You see,
That's
I'd
very
looked at
nice.
that, the gunmetal with the chrome or the bronze on it. I was like, which one? So I'm probably going to have to go back and buy the other one. When I get some cash together again, I'm going to go back and buy the...
Mine, there's mine.
You should probably afford it, can't you?
No.
No,
The only reason, right, I was able to buy these is because I'm not travelling to Belfast every day. I'm saving myself, 50 quid a week on diesel. But I'm now spending 30 quid of that picking up Michelle from work every day.
All right. We didn't want your life story. So
that's fantastic. Saving the environment and lining my pockets. That's magnificent.
No, you got to treat yourself now and again, ain't you? That's a nice man.
No, Roy treats himself all the... No, he doesn't treat himself all the time, to be fair. He treats Michelle a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Never treats himself all that
Ian
much.
Morgan.
No, Michelle treats me more than I treat myself.
Roy, question for you.
What size of the
I think
5
it means what size tank can you get on there?
onto the converter?
Yeah, someone else asked earlier as well. Yeah, I forgot to ask.
20, 24, 25.
Hang on. The
remember that.
reloads are 24, isn't it? Let's see if I can get that on it.
Bishop's 24, isn't it? As well.
Yeah, Bishop's 24.
And what size after does the Loki take? That's got to be a 25, hasn't it?
It is.
Oh,
But I've
there
lost
you
my
go.
beauty ring for the Loki.
Already?
Bags of room to
Yeah.
spare. There you go.
Hey, Fletch, I'm like the
25.
Queen, brother. I have two.
There's the
two
reload.
babies a year.
And there's plenty of room.
Yeah, so
25 then,
25 the converter can take, and
Yep.
25 the Lucky can take too.
Yeah, can't mind that at all.
That's not a bad little setup, is it? Reload on it. Quite nice.
Mark's thinking about buying it now.
I am literally. I'm broke as shit, me, Jackson.
Mate, I know that. No, I know that. I know the feeling, mate.
I wish I
enough
could.
money.
I wish I could buy the fucking convert. I wish I could buy the Loki, but listen, shit, man.
It's life, in it at the
I
minute.
need a violin here somewhere. I need one.
As long
Someone get the world's
as long
tallest
as
violin.
main thing is we're all in good health. You can't moan at that, innit? That's what comes first.
Do you know
Good
what?
health.
I've never been asked about money. Me, money is one of them things to me. If you've got it, you've got it. If you ain't, fuck it. You.
That's what I was always told.
At the end of the day, we all go into the same size hole.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Can't
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it with
yeah.
you, you go.
Not you, Roy. You're about 6'3".
So long as you can listen, so long as you can afford to feed your kids and pay for your kids and leave a roof over your head, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
money comes and goes.
See all this people. Well, I know Mr. Naturevape will have loads of savings and everything else, but I've never been one to spend. If I've got it, I spend it.
Yeah.
I think as you get older, you tend to think nest egg. You need something behind you as you get older. And Roy, believe you me, I mean, when I was younger, if it was in my pocket, it was gone. Honestly,
I'm 50 this year and I'm still at that.
Stupid things.
That's what comes with having a pension that ain't worth a carrot. But anyway, let's move on.
I got a champagne lifestyle lemonade budget, me. Telling you.
Right, okay.
George,
Well, we've
George Best said.
reached that time. How come, Mark? We've just done this magnificent juice offer, 45 quid's worth of juice, and I'm paying the postage, and we've only got 58 thumbs up. You can't believe
58 thumbs up.
I do think to get 100 thumbs up if Mark wants to sing again.
Yeah.
We're never going to get 100, but listen, guys, what I will say is, listen, we've come to the end of the show now. We're just going to say goodbyes. Please, please, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps the show, really helps the channel, and we would truly appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the show, thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, hit a thumbs down. We're not asked.
Just make an interaction.
Hang on a minute. I've been sent a message. That's not an email, is it?
An email. What is this?
Chrissy sent a picture. Is she in her pants?
I haven't seen it yet.
She's always in her pants.
I thought it came up as a messenger. Is it on here?
Oh, God, I should have, I think.
Messages.
Chrissy's like the female version of me, Jackson.
Really?
Literally, mate, like the female me. She's terrible.
Chrissy, why can't I see it? It said I had a message on Messenger. Do you send it on Messenger? Where is she?
She sent email.
Email, did she? Hang on.
Anyway, let's end the show, Mark. Come on.
Let's refresh it.
You can't be.
It will come through in the fullness of time. It's not coming through yet.
Right, let's start with Jackson. Let's say goodbye, Jacko.
But a cracking night once again. I think time an hour and a half goes well quick, doesn't it? Come on, just go booking quick. Massive thanks to everybody in chat that gets involved, and massive thank you to get me the 300 subs. I really appreciate that. Massive thanks to Mark and Royston down at the bottom. Cracking show again, and we'll see you all again next week for the best show in the UK.
The bold claim, that Jacko. The bold fucking claim.
Over to Royston.
I'm going to do a Jackson tonight. Folks,
Come on, Roy.
if you haven't really watched it, the review's up for the converter. Tomorrow night, the review goes up for the Lucky. So if you subscribe, you can press the wee bell, you'll get notified when it goes up. Plus, the 3 juices are up there as well, so you go across and see those. So, all there in the channel. Go and look at them. But seriously, thank you to everybody in chat. Without you guys and girls in chat, there wouldn't be much point of us 4 sitting here talking shit. Thank you to the co-host of Jackson, TVP, which is Pat is Cock, and Mr. Naturevape, the boss, or Sailor Bill.
He's looking a bit high-ho tonight, isn't he?
I got me swag.
And I shall pass it across to Mr. Pat Hiscock.
Yes, Mr. Pat Hiscock. Although I've never done that. No, thank you tonight. Thank you tonight. Thank you to thanks to Royston. Massive thanks to Jackson. Jackson, well fucking done on 300 subs, mate. It is richly fucking deserved. Massive thanks to every single person in chat, as always, for your interaction, for enjoying the show. Absolutely fucking love it. Love it, love it, love it. Big thanks to the gaffer, and I'll hand it over to the gaffer now.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. I'm 84 thumbs up, folks. That's amazing. Thank you very much. That's brilliant. I can't ask for more than that. Just
You can ask for 100.
Sorry?
Yeah, you can. You can ask for 100.
You wouldn't get 100. There's not 100 watching now. There's only 99. Everyone switches off when I say goodbye. They're all like, let's piss off. It's just not now. It will be a stay safe and see you later, folks. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, thanks to all my guests. Enjoyed tonight. Always enjoyed Tuesday nights. You know, it's great. Really enjoy it. Jackson, your 300 subs. That seriously, I don't think you realise the weight of that in the way the market is at the minute, and you've done exceptionally well. You should be proud. So until next time, folks. Take care. Stay safe. Stay safe. I'll say that, you see, and see you soon. Bye now.
Bye.